So beside me is an empty shelf. I think I've gotten rid of about a third of my collection due to the flat mites. Could I have saved all of them? Probably, but I just don't have the time and energy to do that. Don't worry guys, I still have a bunch of plants, especially in this corner. I'm using a horticultural oil, which is a refined mineral oil type of product to treat the flat mites. I've also cut a lot of the foliage off, mainly my anthuriums, to manage the spread. I don't know what I'm gonna do about my big Hoyas. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Speaking of Hoyas, this is one I didn't chop down just because she is still itty bitty. I did dunk this in the horticultural oil. What a stunning Hoya. You know, it is a little sad. At the same time, it's kind of freeing, to be quite honest. I've been very honest about, you know, not necessarily feeling the same excitement when it comes to plants in my collection. I obviously still love my plants. I'm still gonna be collecting plants, but I do feel it's very important to just downsize a little bit. And it's funny because the flat mites, they're kind of like forcing me to downsize. I'm just trying to limit my collection to obviously plants that I freaking love, but also plants that are kind of one of a kind. So my anthurium hybrids that are kind of like one of a kind, like my Code Red Aces, that's not the hybrid, whoa. Code Red Pappy A+, my Mag Ace of Spades, this Regardens Pappy crossed with Pappy Dad Bod. Definitely keeping my Burley Marks flames. I have a few, one right there. One's in pawn or just here against my window. They've been ignored, you can see over here. And obviously, just the Hoyas that I love. I've had to cut down a lot of the big ones, and I think that's gonna continue. But you know what? It's gonna be a new journey with mainly plants that I don't have a lot of experience with. So a lot of the newer Hoyas that I got in the past year, and also ones that have really taken off. I've gotten rid of a lot of my older Hoyas, unfortunately. So yeah, oh my god, that corner looks so empty. Gonna continue. There's gonna be more plants I'm gonna get rid of, unfortunately, but I think this is gonna be good for me and then for the plants that I keep. Yeah, just putting this out there because I'm pausing a little bit when it comes to content. I just need to deal with this first, you know, refocus without having like the filming and all that stuff, and just, you know, do what I need to do ultimately. So yeah, thanks for listening for those who made it to this point. I don't know, flat mites, they're not fun, guys. They're not fun.